Explain that to me.
Well, let's take any area. Okay, raising children. All right. I like to say that raising children is like holding a wet bar of soap. If you squeeze it too tight, it squeezes out, squirts out of your hands. If you don't hold it tight enough, it slides out of your hands. Raising children, you got to be balanced. There has to be discipline. We as human beings need discipline in our life, but there has to be love and grace and understanding. And so a lot of children who grow up with issues from being raised, those issues are because their parents are out of balance one way or another. Marriage, you got problems in your marriage, it's usually somebody's out of balance. They're too distant or they're too clingy. They're too demanding or they're too permissive. They don't have personal boundaries. It's just out of balance. I think, oh, heck, I'm going to do it. What are they going to do to me? Okay. I don't like the trend in this circle, men's motivation circle. I don't like the hustle culture as is being brought out and taught today. I don't agree with it because I think it's out of balance. I think young men need to know that, hey, it's okay for you to sit down and to read and have a cigar and to chill and to think. Because I guarantee if you're in the weight room, pumping out all these reps and running on the machine, and then you're going into the cubicle and you flip open a computer and you're not thinking, you're learning, you're taking in, but you're not meditating on stuff and you're not thinking. But that can be taken so far that young men are made to feel guilty for just sitting down and thinking and relaxing. And I understand that there was a tendency in this country. We had a lot of young men that were not raised with dads. They weren't raised to work, and so it's sitting on the couch playing the stupid Xbox, not growing up learning to work. So that pendulum went too far this way. So now you've got guys who, in order to counteract that, they swung the pendulum too far this way. And a balanced man needs to be somewhere in the middle. He needs to be able to work, to do what needs to be done to improve himself. And he also needs to sit around by the fire in the backyard and have a cigar and read some Kipling and just stay balanced.